What if I told you that investing just $5,000 in three specific Fidelity Dividend stocks could set you up for decades of passive income? Most people think you need tens of thousands to start dividend investing, but that's completely wrong. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what happens when you put 5 grand into Fidelity's three highest quality dividend stocks. We'll calculate the exact monthly income you generate, how much your portfolio would be worth in 10 years, and why these three stocks are absolutely crushing the market right now. Let me introduce you to Sarah, a 28-year-old teacher who saved exactly $5,000 and wanted to start her journey toward financial independence. She made one crucial decision that completely changed her financial future. Instead of letting that money sit in a savings account earning practically nothing, she invested it in three Fidelity Dividend stocks I'm about to show you. 6 months later, she's already collecting over $16 per month in passive income. But that's just the beginning of her story. Here's why this matters for your financial future. If you want to build real wealth through dividend investing and stop trading your time for money, you need to subscribe to this channel right now. I break down the exact dividend strategies that ordinary people use to create extraordinary income streams. Every week, I reveal the specific stocks, the exact calculations, and the step-by-step processes that can set you free from financial stress. Hit that subscribe button if you're serious about building passive income that grows every single month. The three stocks I'm revealing today have something most dividend investors completely overlook. They're not just paying dividends today, they're increasing those payments year after year after year. But there's one stock in this trio that's raised its dividend for 47 consecutive years, and most people have never even heard of it. Let's start with stock number one, Realty Income Corporation. This is the company that literally trademarked the phrase, the monthly dividend company. While most dividend stocks pay quarterly, Realty Income sends you cash every single month. Sarah put $1,667 into Realty Income at $62 per share, giving her about 27 shares. Here's where it gets interesting. Realty Income currently yields 4.7% annually. That means Sarah's $1,667 investment generates approximately $78 per year in dividends. But remember, these come monthly, so she's getting about $6.50 deposited directly into her account every 30 days. That's enough to cover her Netflix subscription, and it's money she never has to work for again. But here's what most people don't realize about Realty Income. This company owns over 13,000 properties across the United States and Europe. Every month, tenants like Walgreens, Dollar General, and FedEx send rent checks to Realty Income, and Realty Income turns around and sends a portion of that rent to you as a shareholder. You literally become a real estate mogul without ever dealing with tenants, repairs, or property management. The second stock that's absolutely crushing it right now is Johnson & Johnson. Sarah invested another $1,667 here at $158 per share, securing about 10.5 shares. Johnson & Johnson yields 2.9% annually, which generates about $48 per year from Sarah's investment. Now you might be thinking, that doesn't sound like much. But here's the part that changes everything. Johnson & Johnson has increased its dividend for 61 consecutive years. Think about that for a second. Through recessions, market crashes, pandemics, and every economic crisis you can imagine, this company has never failed to increase the amount of money it pays shareholders. Let me show you exactly what this means with real numbers. In 1990, Johnson & Johnson paid an annual dividend of 36 cents per share. Today, that same dividend is $4.76 per share. If you had bought just 100 shares back then for about $1,000, you'd now be collecting $476 per year in dividends from that original investment. That's a 47% annual yield on your original cost basis. And this is where Sarah's story gets really interesting. But first, let me reveal the third stock that completes this powerful trio. The third stock is Microsoft. And this might surprise you. Most people think of Microsoft as a growth stock, not a dividend stock. But Microsoft has been quietly building one of the most reliable dividend growth stories in the technology sector. Sarah put her final $1,666 into Microsoft at $375 per share, giving her about 4.5 shares. Microsoft currently yields 0.7%, which seems tiny compared to the other two stocks. But here's what most investors completely miss. Microsoft has increased its dividend by an average of 10% per year over the past decade. That means every year, your dividend income from Microsoft grows by roughly 10% without you lifting a finger. Let's do the math on Sarah's complete portfolio. Her total annual dividend income right now is approximately $176. That breaks down to about $14.67 per month in passive income. Not life-changing money yet, but remember, this is just the starting point. Now here's where the magic of dividend growth investing reveals itself. Let's project Sarah's portfolio forward 10 years, assuming historical dividend growth rates continue. Realty Income has grown its dividend at about 3% annually. Johnson & Johnson averages about 6% annual dividend growth. Microsoft, as I mentioned, averages about 10%. But before I reveal those 10-year numbers, there's something about dividend reinvestment that most people get completely wrong. Sarah made the smart choice to enroll in dividend reinvestment plans, also known as DRIPs, for all three stocks. This means every dividend payment automatically buys more shares of the same stock. Most brokerages offer this service for free, and it's the secret weapon of successful dividend investors. Here's how powerful this becomes. That $6.50 Sarah receives monthly from Realty Income doesn't sit in cash. It automatically buys more Realty Income shares. Those new shares generate their own dividends, which buy even more shares. This creates a compounding effect that Einstein supposedly called the eighth wonder of the world. Let me show you the exact numbers. After 10 years, assuming 3% annual dividend growth and full dividend reinvestment, Sarah's Realty Income position would have grown to approximately 45 shares worth about $2,800. Those shares would generate roughly $132 annually in dividends. Her Johnson & Johnson position, with 6% annual dividend growth, would expand to about 17 shares worth approximately $2,700, generating about $155 per year in dividends. Now here's where Sarah's story takes an unexpected turn that most dividend investors never see coming. We've calculated the dividend growth and reinvestment, but we haven't factored in the most powerful wealth-building component of dividend investing. The stock prices themselves appreciate over time. Dividend-paying companies, especially those that consistently raise their dividends, tend to see their stock prices increase as well. This creates what I call the double wealth effect. You're making money from growing dividends and growing stock values. Let's be conservative and assume each of these stocks appreciates at just 5% annually over the next decade. Sarah's Realty Income position, originally worth $1,667, would grow to about $2,715 in stock value alone. Add the dividend reinvestment, and her total Realty Income position could be worth over $5,000. Her Johnson & Johnson investment would grow from $1,667 to approximately $4,300 in total value. The Microsoft position, benefiting from both dividend growth and the company's dominant position in cloud computing and artificial intelligence, could potentially reach $6,000 or more. But here's the number that will absolutely blow your mind. Sarah's total portfolio, originally worth $5,000, could realistically be worth over $15,000 after 10 years. That's a tripling of her original investment, and she'd be collecting over $500 annually in dividend income. But remember, those dividends would continue growing every single year after that. This is exactly how ordinary people build extraordinary wealth. Sarah started with the same $5,000 that many people keep sitting in checking accounts. The difference is she put that money to work in assets that pay her to own them and increase those payments year after year. Let me break down why these three specific stocks are so powerful together. Realty Income provides immediate monthly income and stability through real estate. Johnson & Johnson offers consistent dividend growth backed by healthcare products people need regardless of economic conditions. Microsoft delivers exposure to the growing technology sector with rapidly increasing dividend payments. But there's one crucial detail about timing that could make or break your success with this strategy. The key is starting now, not waiting for the perfect moment. Every month you delay is a month of dividend payments you'll never receive. Every quarter you wait is compound growth you'll never recover. Sarah understood this urgency, which is why she acted immediately after doing her research. Many people make the mistake of trying to time the market, waiting for stock prices to drop before investing. But with dividend-focused investing, time in the market beats timing the market every single time. The longer you own these dividend-growing stocks, the higher your effective yield becomes on your original investment. Think about it this way. If you bought Johnson & Johnson 10 years ago, you'd now be earning over 6% annually on your original investment cost, even though the current yield for new investors is only 2.9%. That's the power of dividend growth investing. Your yield on cost increases every year the company raises its dividend. And here's something that will change how you think about risk forever. Most people think dividend stocks are conservative, low-return investments. That's completely backwards. The three stocks in Sarah's portfolio have actually outperformed the S&P 500 index over the past decade. When you include dividend reinvestment, you're not sacrificing returns for income. You're getting both. Realty Income has delivered total returns of over 10% annually for the past 20 years. Johnson & Johnson has averaged about 9% annual total returns. Microsoft has crushed both of them with average annual returns exceeding 15% over the past decade. The beauty of this strategy is that it works regardless of market conditions. During market crashes, you're collecting dividends that help offset portfolio declines. During bull markets, both your dividend income and stock values grow simultaneously. During periods of high inflation, companies like these typically raise their dividends to maintain purchasing power. But there's one warning I need to give you before you start implementing this strategy. Not all dividend stocks are created equal. Many companies pay high dividends that aren't sustainable long-term. They're essentially paying you back your own money and calling it income. The three stocks I've shared today are different because they have the business fundamentals to support growing dividend payments for decades. Realty Income's business model of monthly rent collection from credit-worthy tenants provides predictable cash flow. Johnson & Johnson's diversified portfolio of pharmaceuticals, medical devices, and consumer products creates multiple income streams. Microsoft's dominance in software and cloud services generates enormous cash flow that continues expanding. This is why Sarah chose these specific companies rather than chasing higher yields from riskier stocks. She understood that a reliable 4% yield that grows annually is far superior to an 8% yield that gets cut when times get tough. The final piece of Sarah's success story comes down to consistency. She didn't invest her $5,000 and forget about it. Every month, she adds another $200 to her dividend stock portfolio, splitting it proportionally among her three holdings. This dollar-cost averaging approach smooths out market volatility and accelerates her wealth-building timeline. If Sarah continues adding $200 monthly while reinvesting all dividends, her portfolio could reach over $100,000 within 15 years. At that point, she'd be generating over $4,000 annually in dividend income, with those payments growing every single year. That's the power of starting with $5,000 and staying consistent. You don't need to be wealthy to start dividend investing. You just need to be smart about which companies you choose and disciplined about sticking with your plan through all market conditions. Your $5,000 dividend portfolio starts with understanding these three cornerstone stocks and implementing the same strategy Sarah used. The monthly income begins immediately, the growth compounds automatically, and the wealth building happens whether you're paying attention or not. If you're ready to dive deeper into specific dividend strategies that work with smaller starting amounts, you absolutely need to check out my breakdown of the $1,000 dividend strategy nobody talks about, where I reveal how to build meaningful passive income starting with just $1,000. You can watch that right now at the link in the description or by clicking the card that should be appearing on your screen. That strategy perfectly complements what we covered today and shows you exactly how to scale up your dividend income even faster. Remember, every day you wait to start is money you'll never get back. Sarah's $5,000 investment is already generating passive income while most people are still thinking about getting started. Don't be the person who looks back in 10 years wishing they had started today. Your future financially independent self will thank you for taking action right now.